We have very little time to introduce this concept to you. If you have been reading our news bulletins and our updates, and you have visited LinkedIn to see what's going on from member to member, then you will have an inkling of what it is I'm about to tell you. What I'd like to reveal to you today is the beginnings of and our large preparations to launch what is our quality assured practitioner scheme, our Physio First quality assured practitioner scheme. We're responding to vast changes in society as well as the healthcare marketplace. We come across it every day. Data is gold. Society is now demanding authentic everything, proof of everything. In healthcare terms, this means cost-effective treatment that is evidence-based. And we know that the NHS is striving for this, just the same as any private healthcare provider. In our world, as private practitioners, this means measurable quality treatment and outcomes. For the very first time in what is a very long history of Physio First, we have the objective means to define quality in private physiotherapy practice and to measure quality in private physiotherapy practice. Ourselves, us, team, members of Physio First. You know, we've been talking about it for many years, in fact since 2005, some 11 years. Since the University of Brighton, together with Physio First, under the good ideas and the funding from PPEF, our private physiotherapy educational foundation, developed a standardised data collection tool. Little were we to know how important this would become in defining quality. What standardised data collection does is demonstrate efficient, timely, equitable service where it truly exists. And combined with outcome measures, it gives evidence of quality physiotherapy in private practice. What's the academic definition of quality healthcare? All of the quality healthcare models are based on the need for quality standards first to be set. And a quality standard cannot be set until baseline data is collected and in place as a benchmark on which to set those standards. Physio First can now confidently say that our data bank provides our participating members, our data collectors, with this unique and enormously valuable baseline. So, what might a quality assured practitioner be? It's someone who has inputted data using the Physio First Data for Impact tool together with a validated prompt which demonstrates quality private physiotherapy as defined by Physio First in collaboration with the University of Brighton. There are three things that go to make us quality assured practitioners. First of all, we're Physio First members, and that we collect data via our member-only Data for Impact project through its standardised data collection validated tool, as I've just described. The standardised data collection tool the first one that was tried and piloted and worked and was used for all our snapshots over the years, as you know, became a shortened version of that tool some 18 months ago. And the collection we now do, all of us as clinicians and those of you who participate will know, is a quick and easy process on a shortened tool from the first one back in 2005, And it's an ongoing, constant process. You can join at any time and input data on an ongoing basis. It's a constant collection. It's a growing bank of data. And that bank of data then becomes independently analysed. That's what makes it different. It's independently analysed by the University of Brighton team in a very well-honed and efficient process that now produces our Physio First national data report, so our data collected together, and also our individual practitioner reports. Those of you who've received individual reports will know that once you've passed the minimum data set of discharged patients, you will now receive your individual report, which will be able to measure your performance or your outcomes against the national data. And we will soon to have clinic reports, where all the chartered physios in a clinic are collecting data together, which will benchmark, of course, against the national data too. Remember, what is it that makes quality assured practitioners marketplace credible? Well, first of all, together with collaboration with the university, we will set the baseline. Individuals and then clinics who meet those baselines will then be able to become quality assured practitioners. And on an ongoing basis, there will be an elegant, simple process of ensuring that as quality assured practitioners, we can constantly continue to meet that baseline. So how will we set that baseline? Well, our Physio First Research and Development Subcommittee, together with the University of Brighton, have done many months of talking, of research, of collaboration into talking about this. First of all, the baseline will be set using the data on realistic outcome levels, so that we have, first of all, we need sufficient participation to be nationally representative, but also the more data that we have, the more robust our baseline becomes, and the more publishable and defendable that is able to be for us as an organisation and a collective of quality assured practitioners. So which bits of our data collection tool are being considered currently as the baseline elements? This is a sort of equation. It isn't one element, as we know, it's a mixture. And these are the things that you have discussed on LinkedIn about other marketplace forces that ask you for particular data. Of course, we need to consider many things together. Do our patients achieve their goals? What is the outcome of their main referral? How many treatments does it take to get there? But not in isolation, together with all the other aspects. What is their functional, physical and subjective scores, their FPS scores on initial visits and then on discharge? And then what is the time between referral and commencement of treatment and or duration of treatments? We measure those from the tool, from the data inputted into the university website continually to form a baseline. But it's not enough on its own. To add to that equation, we need the independent view of the patient. So to add to that collected data, we need the use of a validated PROM. Those things together create a quality assured practitioner baseline. So in the end, what we can say is that a Physio First quality assured practitioner who's met those baselines is a quality practitioner, and hold our heads high when we use that as a marketing tool. So what can an individual quality assured practitioner say? We can say that my analysed data compared to the Physio Phis baseline data shows that I am a Physio Phis quality assured private practitioner. So why did we go down the quality assured practitioner route and not just an advanced level practitioner, which very often is a list or a toolbox of courses attended and CPT achieved? Because this is based on actual outcomes. Actual, our reported outcomes, patient reported outcomes, and an equation of baseline data. And more importantly than ever, we, together, as Physio First, as the data inputters, own our own data. So we can set that quality baseline and not have that forced upon us by other marketplace players. And it can be defended by all of us, and we can publish our QAP members as exactly that, with confidence. So what might a group of quality assured practitioners or several networks achieve? You've heard about our Goal 9 for several years. And if you come to the AGM, you'll hear more about that too. So our final goal in our 5-year plan is to give birth to a large private practitioner self-owned business, parallel to Physio First. Large enough to be able to compete with PMIs and commercial intermediaries. We are actively researching actual business models now. We can, through our QAP scheme, work with these business entities to help private practitioners compete on proven quality. Not just, I say I'm good, but we prove we're good. Might we work with PMIs? Well, it's possible, but only if 1, the PMI demonstrates that they can be trusted, and 2, more importantly for all of you, they are prepared to share in that overall reward. We know, both from our Data for Impact project and our recent private practice profiling survey, that over 80% of our average member patients are not those insured by the PMIs. So our target market for our QAP networks and schemes is our uninsured, self-paying public. The results of all of this work is for private physiotherapy to be for the benefit of the public. If you want to hear more about any of this, then please come to the AGM later on this afternoon. Thank you.